Hi everyone,
Hi,
how you doing?
fine, thank you.
Benoit, we've already communicated on Facebook, that was. How you doing, guys? So I just finished another call. We spoke about business strategy and how to sell the bots. What's selling at the moment. So this call is primarily an introduction call. So just to see where you're at and how far have you taken it with selling those AI solutions? Benoit, you want to go ahead? Benoit, we can't hear you.
You
Yeah, we can
you hear
hear you
me?
now.
Okay. We'll speak English, so
Yeah,
not French.
uh, Jean-Marc, with a name like that, speaks French, maybe. Uh,
Yes,
Here it
oui, je parle
doesn't.
français.
Ah, voilà. Il y a quelqu'un d'autre qui parle français?
HD doesn't speak in French.
Okay, okay, I will speak English. Well, I follow some courses of Dan Wardrop,
Yes,
so you know him,
yes, I know that.
and I have some clients in the mortgage industry,
Okay,
and well, well, that's my first steps for AI, and well, I made some chatbot in Closebot.
okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's a good tool also.
yeah, yeah. But well, I didn't um, make some campaigns yet. So
Advertisement campaigns.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So
how did you
I'm
get those
still
clients?
uh, on the beginning. Yeah.
So how did you land the clients? The These are clients you knew already, or
Your school, you mean?
no? The clients you got private.
Oh, okay. Well, I have already one in lead generation and
Okay, so
but
this is
for
collections that you had previously.
Google Ads and so and
Yeah,
well,
it's true. I remember you mentioned that you were doing lead gens for Google Ads.
yeah, 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 yeah. So that's the other steps after Google Ads.
Yeah,
uh, it's chatbot.
yeah. What kind of chatbot did you sell them? Like the speed to lead or?
Yeah, qualify and appointment uh, for the leads. So, um, well, um, and I already put a campaign for reputation management.
Yes. We On the previous call we had Samir. He is doing that.
Oh, okay.
He has a very good system. Perhaps you can connect with him. Yeah, he has like a very good demo on a landing page where this is dynamic and they can see the potential reviews, etc.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it's hard to sell that.
Uh, yes, yes. I have another one, another broker, mortgage broker, uh, and where I sell websites, and I propose him also chatbot.
Okay.
And another one, I have sign a contract for the DBR campaign.
Yeah.
And it's with SMS, so it's not easy in Europe.
Is it in France or
In Belgium? Yeah.
in Belgium? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the regulation is the same almost, no?
Yeah. And
Can you buy SMS numbers from Twilio or not?
I have already one, only one.
One
But
is not a lot.
I keep it for me. And otherwise, I use Insta8.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
SIM cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is a reliable solution, but
It's not a reliable solution.
no, you
No.
get blacklisted.
Yeah.
Or well, in France, if you use, I think this is SFR with a pro account, you don't get blacklisted so quickly, but you still get blacklisted anyway, or the numbers goes into spam. So Twilio is better, but they don't have any more French numbers.
Yeah.
Luckily, I bought mine before they stopped selling them.
Yeah. Okay. And you have several numbers of.
Yeah, I have several numbers, and then I use I branch the. Basically, I have several GHL accounts also. And I put several clients on the same GHL accounts, and then I branch the conversations on Airtable.
Okay.
So I centralize the process because we are too limited with phone numbers otherwise.
Okay.
And you, Jean-Marc, where are you at with the chatbot?
Me, Jean-Marc from Paris.
From Paris, nice.
I am new on the area of intelligence, artificial intelligence agency, but I very interested in the subject. My goal is to produce some solutions, some services for the niche of learning companies.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. They are in demand.
Yeah, and consulting company, but small businesses between 5 and maximum 20 employees. And now I'm thinking about what service I can provide them. I know that they are doing a lot of administrative stuff because they have CPF, so they have also audits, and I think we can help with automation to make the process more smooth. And I also try.
I'm not too familiar with the CPF stuff, but from what I can recall back when I had a training center where we were not CPF approved, but I think they are required to report each student and each hour.
Yes.
And so you can automate that. You don't really need a bot. You just need an automation with an Airtable database.
Yes. And maybe some working with N8N.
Yeah.
To help with the different difficulties they have.
Yeah, you can. There are actually quite a lot of use cases for training centers.
Yeah.
Like you're primarily going to target training centers that are CPF approved, or you're going to go after coach and consulting businesses too?
Maybe I will do both, but I will try to work with the easiest, and maybe coaches and trainers. It will be easier, and I also, because it's a old business, I will help them to bring some modernity, and why not to bring with for them role play agents
Yeah,
that help students to master the teaching with maybe a voice or chat. And I know that it's a use case that
yeah,
are put in USA, for example.
that's very interesting. Actually, I wrote a post about that a few weeks ago.
Okay.
About the different kind of agents that we can sell, and actually how to find the agents that are the most popular. And basically, you just need to look on company, look for companies that are doing it at large scale, like Salesforce and HubSpot.
Yes, yes.
And if you look at Salesforce and their agent platform, they have a coach, a sales coach.
Yes, 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 yes. The
So
reason why I've
this,
seen the Dreamforce and the keynotes, and
yeah, so
it's
this
huge.
is
What they are launching is huge. It's huge for
what
2025.
1 billion agents by
Mm,
the end of 2025.
yes, and
So
100,000 for the end of 2024.
so yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's opening the floodgates for us
yeah,
because
sure, because they are educating the market for us.
they are
So
educating the market, and people will be less scared,
yes,
and they will have experienced it themselves, so they will be more inclined to buy it. This is
yes,
already what we see now.
yes, 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 yes.
So yeah, like deploying role play agents for training student is actually a very good thing.
Thank you.
Especially that you can plug it with knowledge bases, you can plug it with all sorts of things, and it's not complicated to do. Obviously, you don't tell them that, but you have to make
It-
you have to make it sound complicated.
yeah, yeah. But you think I should use some tool like VAPI, or another way to
At
do it?
the moment, if this is for students to
Yes.
learn, forget about voice and SMSs. Just host it on a web page.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah,
A
and
chatbot on the web page.
yeah, or you can embed it, even if it doesn't look like a chatbot, and this is just a
Okay.
page.
Okay. 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 So I do a rag about the topic, and
Yeah,
after I embed it on the web page, and the student can work on it.
yes.
Okay.
And for the training centers, you can also offer them the speed to lead bot, the one that answers inquiries and qualify leads.
Okay. To
And
lead to lead that go on their website.
yeah, or if they are filling up lead forms
Okay. Okay. Okay.
on
Okay.
Facebook,
Okay.
and
Okay.
so that you can qualify the lead. For instance, do they still have CPF credit or uh, things that would qualify them? You can ask that, and then you put them in touch. It's basically the setter closer model, but
Okay.
using the AI as a setter.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's easier with that. And
But
I'm
it's not
thinking.
easier because you still need to configure it properly and all that. But it's easier than to manage stuff. That's for sure.
Yes. 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 And what business model I will bring? I rent the tool, or I build it and I sell it, and
I'll
finish.
show you. I'll show you what I do for the. Actually, I was just showing that in the previous call that I'll show it again.
Okay.
See, I have that. So I have a presentation like this per
Yes.
service, and
Wow.
then the way I position it
Mhm.
is like that. So that's basically the. Can you see the screen with the pricing structure here?
No, I don't see it.
It's loading. Yeah.
What do they sell? Okay.
So this is what approximately I'm charging for this kind of services. So it's always a setup fee plus a monthly fee plus a recurring, a recurring monthly revenue.
And what is your target company? Or
The target is medium. I like companies that are in the range of 50 to 100 employees.
yeah.
I've operated with much larger, like very, very big ones, and that's too large. They often have tech teams that are pain in the ass and that are capable of doing it by themselves, and also quite a lot of red tape around it. So difficult contracts, difficult compliance. That's too big.
Yeah, okay.
It's more difficult. Nice.
So yeah, that's basically. There are a lot of use cases for this agent, like handling leads, generating leads, customer support, social media automation, which you can also sell for training centers. They need
Yes.
content.
Okay.
We
On
don't.
LinkedIn and Facebook and X and Instagram, for example.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll show you. Perhaps you have not seen it because this is part of the other community, and I've given a sneak peek. So like this is an automated machine. So it builds like Instagram Reels automatically, and it publishes it using Go High Level also automatically, and that's something you can sell.
Hmm. Okay. And the client need to go on Go High Level, or it's
No, they just need to either write their content here
hmm,
or scrape it.
hmm,
So they can scrape it, like for instance here, creators to scrape. So they just put that and check the box here, and then the system runs on schedule. So it gets the posts, like those ones, for instance, the content and the video and etc. And then it generates IDs, and then from IDs they can generate content and then create the reels automatically and the videos and all that. Since the beginning of the month, since the 4th of December, we can't do it for Twitter anymore. But basically, Twitter was also very, very easy because everything is repurposed over and over again and publishes it like 5 times a day. But we can't do it anymore.
okay.
So that's something you can sell as well.
Yeah.
Organize the content, repurpose it, publish it automatically, and it's more volume. It's more interesting for them.
Sure. And what is the tag price for this service? to sell to a company, for example?
So this actually there is a guy selling it who is called Stephen G. Pope. He sells it for $4,500.
For how much, please?
$5,000.
$5,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow.
his operates on Airtable. So mine operates on N8N, and it creates different kinds of stuff. But just to give you an idea, this is what this is currently selling for.
Okay.
Mhm. And
Okay.
for us, yeah,
That,
sorry.
that means that the client is autonomous after?
Yeah, they are autonomous.
Okay. Thank you.
They just need to use the Airtable database, and then everything runs at the background using an 8N.
Cedric, when you said Twitter isn't available anymore, is that the same through Apify? Is it just totally blocked off now?
The Twilio?
Twitter X.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, that's completely blocked from. Basically, they made the publishing via API paid.
Yeah.
You can still pull data, but you can't push posts.
Oh, okay.
So like the scraping still works, but if you want to post automatically, like using Go High Level, you can't,
Mm-hmm.
which is a bit of a pain. It
Mm.
was easy.
So,
Take a-
so I think YouTube's live for the content management database, right? Do you know when TikTok or any of the others are going to be published?
You mean the scrapers?
But no, for your content database system, I think YouTube's already been released on the group, right? Is TikTok or any of the others coming up next?
Yes, actually, that's what I was doing today. Today I was doing the Instagram one, the course for the Instagram one.
Awesome.
And I've published YouTube scrapers for videos and for shorts, and published the scrapers for Instagram and TikTok.
Nice. Have you worked anything with Crew AI? Have you done any work with Crew AI yet?
Yeah, I fiddled with it a bit, but I found it a little bit too complicated.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was wondering if there's any ways to kind of integrate it with N8N, but I'm not sure if that's even viable.
Probably, but I didn't dive deep enough to really know more about it. I've just fiddled with it like half a day, and then I realized that most of what could be done with Crow AI could also be done with an LLM. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You need a lot of code.
yeah,
Like
The-
Agency Swarm.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
at some point, you always need a bit of code,
Yeah.
even with an 8N.
Mm.
That's what I like about it, actually, is that you can decide to use code or not, and when you
Yeah,
use it, it actually works.
Yeah, that's kind of why I moved over to N8N from Make. There's just so much more you can do with N8N over Make. So definitely for the coding side of things, it's pretty
and
awesome.
also manipulating the data is a lot easier using an 8N than it is with Make. Yeah, you can do pretty much all of it with Make too, but it requires to integrate plugins and stuff.
And you put on your own servers, or?
I know I have an 8N on render,
Okay.
so it's a cloud solution.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's in my opinion the best way to do it.
And is there
And
some challenge with GDPR?
yeah, that depends on the clients you're working with, but yes, there are definitely challenges with GDPR. Like that's also one of the great thing with Render is that you can choose the server location. So
Okay.
for your European client, I use Germany.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you have all your workflows on the server, and you are renting use cases to client.
yes,
You don't build a infrastructure for the client. You
no,
are
neither.
okay.
I don't want to be maintaining their stuff. It's already enough maintaining my stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you rent the system, and then you can train them on the system. That doesn't matter. That's actually good to train them on the system and to show them how it works, and maintain fee on a consulting basis.
And what is the easiest service you sell?
The easiest is the speed to lead thing.
Yeah.
Because it qualifies and they can see the result.
Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, Cedric, when you mentioned speed to lead, is that one of the automations in the community, or?
Yes, that's actually in the free one. Let me just. That's the solar bot.
Oh, got you. Perfect.
Yeah.
The AI, the estimate bot.
Yes,
Cool. Thank you.
that's the being able to qualify leads by providing added value.
Mm-hmm.
And then sending the lead back to the client after that value has been provided and the lead has been qualified. That's the speed to lead.
And then
You can.
oh, sorry. I saw somewhere that that's part of your service offering as well, right? You kind of offer them 2 free leads or something to kind of try and close them.
I'm not the kind to offer too much free stuff.
Oh, I thought I read somewhere that you'd offer them like a free lead or something to try and close them on that initial outreach, but maybe not.
No, I don't. No. You're perhaps you're confusing with the other group, not the wild rob stuff. I don't work like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you're referring to the fact that we are offering the demo.
Maybe.
Or perhaps you've seen in the email that I'm offering free leads. Well, the free first few phone calls.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. So they are free, but they are not really free. they are free because basically when the client gets on board, tell them that the first few are on me, but they still pay a deposit, and then I deduct
Okay.
from the deposit.
Got you. That makes sense.
Yeah. But I don't wait for them like to to close the lead to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are too many things that can happen.
Benoit, I'm saying that right, Benoit?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. What type of lead gen are you involved with?
Well, for mortgage industry.
Oh,
And
cool.
Yeah.
And you, what are you
Mortgage is good.
working with? HD?
Yeah, I'm in lead gen as well. I focus more on home services. We also do insurance and mortgage. I've been looking into mortgage. I think the mortgage is pretty high ticket, so I think that's a good one as well, right? So yeah, but mainly lead gen, John Mark.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the mortgage is good. Yeah, it's a bit overly regulated,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
so you have to be careful. Oh, by the
Yeah,
way, for
yeah. You're right.
did you see on the French news today that a company in the insurance sector got fined €1 per call? They got fined €129,000 for calling people.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that didn't ask to be called.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw it today, this morning. So, with all the AI, voice AI stuff and SMSs, we also have to be really careful.
Oh, yeah.
When
With-
you work with B2C, when you work with B2C.
Yeah, B2C.
Okay.
And when
But-
we send,
But the speed to lead and the voice stuff is mainly for B2C anyway,
Yes.
because you need volume to make it work.
Yes, sure.
If there is no volume I can't see a voice AI agent calling an accountant and say, "Hey, do you need clients?" Yeah, that would look weird, no?
Not for English lecture.
Mhm.
For example.
Yeah, for teaching English
Yes.
yeah, that can, but that's a crowded market. That really is. The language schools for companies.
Yeah, but with IA, not so much, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, let's see if this is actually. I had a friend working in this field, and they were saying that 95% of the courses they sold were never used.
Wow.
So they are selling courses, English courses, to company employees as packages, and then those packages are paid by the company because they obviously have the dedicated budget for training. And language is the easy one to sell to companies owner, but the employees never touch those training.
Yeah, but it's the same for every training. Maybe 10% men paid training. 10% of people go from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the world of education.
But they pay.
Yeah, but it's also I had a training center before, and I was in the education space before, and that's why I've pulled out. Primarily, I was doing it in 2018, 2019. Sold a lot of courses, but the frustrating part was that people, they buy courses, they pay for courses, then they don't do the work, they don't do anything, then they expect the result. Yeah, but that's not how it works.
Stupid.
It's not. Yeah, it's just like if you're going to college and you say, "Well, I paid for college and now I want the grade." Well, no, you need to work for it.
They are dreaming.
Yeah, that was the main reason why I've stopped doing it. And now with AI, it's becoming interesting again because people are now interested in riding a wave. I mean, whoever doesn't learn how to use AI now will definitely be left behind.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm. And a trend that is emerging is personalized learning, because the AI will adapt the content of the learning based on the result or how you behave on the
Yeah,
learning.
that's gonna be a huge one as well.
Mm.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see actually, because this would be the ultimate training experience,
Mm.
like
Yes.
tailored and customized to where people are lacking the most.
Mm.
And then, well, when I was doing my trainer's qualifications, one of the biggest challenge was to adapt the training to different levels inside the classes. And so some are progressing faster than others. And so you need to keep them challenged and motivated. And some are not progressing so fast or not at all. And you need to keep them engaged so that they don't drop off. And if AI is able to do that at some point, that's going to be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And in the prompt, you give the prompt that the AI is a teacher, or not.
There was actually a conversation we had yesterday about different LLM models and stuff. And it looks like the biggest models now, they less need to be prompted, and they respond better to examples. So they are sort of learning, but not from prompt, from their own output.
Okay.
So the idea of becoming a prompt engineer, I think, has quickly vanished for most people.
Yeah.
But they told us that we can earn 300,000 a year.
Yeah, and this was last year, but now it doesn't exist anymore. And in a few months' time, what we do won't exist anymore. You just click a button, and this will run automatically. We just have to be riding the next thing. That's why I think it's important to be part of a community, because then you're not isolated.
Sure.
That's also one of the main reasons why I built communities, because I think it's important that people learn from each other, and you learn a lot faster when you're surrounded with like-minded people.
Yes. And there's no school where you can learn all what we are doing now. There's no school now.
There's no school, and it's not even enough internet or documentation or tutorials.
Sure.
Like NAN, for instance, if you don't mess around with it for 3 or 4 hours trying to unblock a situation, no one else is going to unblock it for you. And it's certainly not a tutorial on YouTube. You have to do it, practice it, see how it works, understand it, iterate, do it again, and then just follow the next evolution.
And ChatGPT can help you to debug N98?
Yes, it helps with like the code, bits of code, and also if you are unsure about a way to structure the workflow, you just imagine it, and it will tell you, add this node, use this node, structure it that way, this way. And then it often doesn't work. So you have to work at it again. Like I can show you one that has been giving me trouble today. Let me just share my screen. See, that's a pretty simple one.
Yes.
It's a pretty simple one, except from the fact that if I ask ChatGPT, it doesn't give me that loop. So if it doesn't give me that loop, it means that when there are thousands of rows to be processed, they will all be processed all in one go. And so ChatGPT doesn't know that because it doesn't know the full use case. So you have to figure it out. Luckily, I've done it a few times, so that's almost natural now. But still, you see, this workflow has a problem here with the code node, and I will use ChatGPT to debug that.
Okay.
It doesn't pass. Basically, what happens here is that everything works well, but when the AI agent gives the answer, it doesn't give them in a precise way. So the code needs to be, have enough latitude to process the data, even if the data is not formatted exactly the same way.
Okay. Wow. It's a huge learning curve.
Yes and no, because once you've encountered the problems a couple of times, you just know.
Okay.
The only thing is that you obviously have to keep learning.
Yeah, sure.
For instance, if I want to show you something, so I need to refresh my screen, otherwise I won't be able to show it to you right now. Okay. So here I can create a record in their table. They recently released something, a piece of code, and that's from AI. So basically, this allows to use the AI to pass the data, and so that's new. So that's it. Well, it's not new, but it's fairly recent. So if you don't keep on top of it, all the workflows are built in such a way that they are obsolete.
Okay.
So you have to relearn how to build them in a easier way.
It's like a programming language. Sometimes something are deprecated, some new stuff come, and you have to adapt it and change it.
But often with programming languages, there are communities and beta versions and stuff. So they encounter the problem they posted. With no-code solutions, there are also communities, but they are very small in comparison.
You're right.
Guys, did you have any more questions?
No, I don't think so. But I'd love to work more with you guys. I'm always open to collaborate and work on things. So feel free to reach out anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice of you. Thank you.
And do you have some project who you are working on with RAG? with RAG
Yes,
methodology?
pretty much all of them nowadays.
Okay.
RAG and rig. The RAG is the chatting, the conversational mechanism.
Document.
Yeah, and this one would be more like a rig agent, where the story is actually used to be used in a tool, and not so much as a conversational stuff. But yeah, like vector databases and vector store, and they are pretty much in all projects now.
Okay.
And there is something that I was meant to try, and I haven't yet. Yeah, just show you. Yeah, when you use tools, you can actually pull data from Google Docs. I don't quite trust it enough, because I think that if this is a very big Google Doc, it will be too big. There will be too many tokens to be processed. But for like small project, yeah, this can work also.
Okay. Okay. And when you make a project with a client who have maybe not confidential document, but document about the company, for example, turnover, margin, and all this stuff. Do you build a special infrastructure where the data is on the client database and they connect to your workflows, or you are obliged to do?
No, I haven't encountered this situation where they've given me highly confidential data. I don't really know why would they give me such data.
No, even, for example, if they don't trust to put data outside the company, they can say you put API to connect to my storage.
Well, what I would do in this case would be to create a Supabase account for them.
Ah, yes. Okay. Okay.
You create a Supabase account for them, and then you create a workflow like
Okay.
document management workflow. So where is it?
Okay. So they keep the ownership of the document.
Yeah, and you just ask them. So you turn this on, obviously, and you just ask them to put their stuff inside their own Google Drive folder, and this is going to pass the data inside their own Supabase database, and then you connect the Supabase database to the agent. It wouldn't be a complicated use case. I haven't encountered it personally, but it would not be complicated.
Okay. Because bigger companies are very strict about data privacy and all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I had to complete 100 plus security questionnaires. So I've all the documentation for that, but it's still a major pain.
Yes.
And that's when you need to assess if the deal is actually going to be worth it or not. Because sometimes it's not even worth going into months and months of compliance just to get a few thousand.
Yes.
So it's better to pull out from this deal rather than actually, keep digging and not getting anywhere.
Yes, sure.
Because compliance, if you have a champion inside the company, you will always pass. It's just a matter of how much are they gonna allow you to not to break the rules, but to be non-compliant or non-critical part of the process, and you will pretty much always get the green light if you have a champion.
Yes. Good.
Okay, great. Guess, did you have any more questions? The call is recorded. I'll put this call inside the group as well.
Okay.
You put
Yeah.
in. Oh, sorry.
If you're interested at some point, you can also join the other community. I don't know if you've seen it, but we have like support calls and stuff and templates, and I'll just show you what it looks like. And then you can make your own decision, obviously.
Okay. And in this other school, you have, for example, speed to call template, something like that.
Yeah. So in the other school community, so this is AK Xtreme here, and so basically, well, that's the course, and here you have stuff that you can already use and sell, like the autonomous cold emailing machine. You get millions of US leads. These are not your European leads, but here you can. I'll tell them where to get European leads very cheap.
Okay.
And actually 94% cheaper than if you were to buy them on Apollo or stuff like that.
Okay.
And then here you have RAG agents. You have the Solar Estimate bot. So this is the speed to lead, this one.
Yes. Okay.
And then here you have all the content automation stuff. So scraping social medias all in one go. So the building blocks of this database, actually.
Okay, so it was a use case you presented on the call? The content distribution one.
This one?
No, you were talking about content creation.
Yes.
It's the same that what we have seen on the call today?
Yeah, it's the same. You get
Okay.
exactly that. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And these are the actual building blocks. So like the Twitter repurposed stuff. It's all in there. So recording is in progress. I haven't finished yet, but it's coming in the next few days.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, and then also you get like support calls and business calls.
Okay, good.
Very so good. Whenever you feel ready.
Yeah, sure. And for example, to know, to create the content creation workflow, how much time does it take?
Like to replicate that?
No, for you to create it from scratch.
For that
1 week?
For me to create it from scratch, that's a good 2 to 3 weeks work.
Wow.
Because there is a lot. Like here you see, for instance, just by checking a box, it creates the video. So it uses videos from a library. So here you can have like hundreds of videos, and this picks the video randomly, adds the music, adds the text, builds the stuff, and then publishes it. Quite a lot of work, that.
Okay. And after that, we can adjust. For example, if it was meant to English people, you can change it for French people, something like that.
That's not built in yet, like to translate and republish. That's something I haven't thought about, but I can integrate it.
Yeah, maybe with a API like DeepL to
Yeah, I mean,
translate.
technically speaking, it's not hard. It's just one building one more automation to retranslate.
Yes. Wow, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of it's a
Yeah.
lot of work. It's a lot of automations.
Yeah, and also when we have the automation, it's a good support to learn because we have the bricks and we understand what it's doing,
Yeah,
how it's working.
that's actually the whole purpose of the course. The course is to give you the tools so that you can understand the thought process and you can build it yourself or you can build on top of it.
Yes, good.
Because you know, if this was just to give you templates and tools, well, I might as well just build a SaaS.
Yes.
But it's not the point. The point is that the technology that we are currently using evolves very, very fast, and we have to be very agile. So we have to have the knowledge to actually make use of all of that.
Okay, I understand. Good. Very good for me.
Right?
Yes.
Michael just joined. Michael, you just joined a little late.
Yeah, I missed it actually.
Yeah, that's okay. There'll be another one. Another one of those next Thursday, and next Tuesday there will be a hands-on workshop. So I don't know what we are going to build yet, but we are just going to open up a blank Canva and Canva, and we'll just build stuff on the fly. So perhaps we'll build something like to produce content or to produce a agent video or something like that. It's just a demonstration so that you can actually see the thought process and how these things are actually working.
Cool.
Very good. Pragmatic.
And yeah.
I like it.
I don't prepare much, but I'm trying to give value.
It's effective. It's effective. It's very good. Very good.
In your email, you put a game-changing strategy to make clients realize how much they need you. What is this strategy?
So that's the emailing strategy. That's actually this one here. So that's in Xtreme here.
I don't think we see your screen. Or
you don't see my screen. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, now we see that.
Now you see my screen.
Yeah.
So that's the strategy here.
Yes, you need to upload again.
Yeah, so convert yeses into appointments. So how do we structure the emails and the messages so that they say yes, but they say yes to, as I mentioned previously, they say yes to free leads, but they don't know what's behind those free leads. And they're actually free. This is not a lie, but they have to pay pretty fast too. That's the secret strategy.
Secret sauce.
Yeah, it's the secret is to move them from I'm not sure if I really need that to okay, I will give it a shot, to okay, I will give it a shot even if it costs money. what we are doing is very new, so it's really it's not like we are offering SEO stuff or we are actually offering stuff that people don't understand.
Yeah,
Mm.
we are
So,
pioneer.
yeah, but you know what they say is that pioneers, they have arrows in the back and they are laying on the floor. We don't want to. We don't want to be. We don't want to be one of those.
But now we have Salesforce. Salesforce who do
Yes.
the heavy weight.
Yeah, Salesforce are going to do the heavy lifting, but they are also going to take clients.
The biggest one.
They are
That
going
maybe
to.
not the target for us.
No, that's why I'm saying that the smaller companies, like not the small, but like in the range 50 to 100 employees, that's a good size for us because they are not quite prepared to, or if they are prepared, they are not using CRMs as well as they should. They are not quite there in the range of where they have CRM managers and all that.
Yes, yes.
So you can take clients that use Salesforce.
Yeah, we can take any clients. I have clients that use Salesforce, and then I connect it with. Actually, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because NI10 doesn't work very well with Salesforce, so I have to go through via Make to make NIN process work. But it's possible. I mean, it's very possible.
So you can target Salesforce company.
Yeah, but you can't really because you have to have the sales power and they have to be reassured and they won't change from Salesforce to something they don't know. Even changing from Salesforce to go high level is a massive step.
Mm.
To be honest, no, I'm not going to go after Salesforce clients. No, there is just it doesn't make any business sense. But if a client already has Salesforce, we can work with it.
Yes, yes. Salesforce is too powerful.
Yeah, and they are embedded very deep in the businesses.
Yes.
Some of those companies, they have pretty much everything running on Salesforce.
Mm.
Customer support, Parrot, the marketing suite.
Mm.
They have all their salespeople have Salesforce on their mobile devices. So they are embedded very deep.
And for clients, do you use sometimes Slack?
No,
No.
with my clients,
Yes.
no, never, because I don't want to be having to answer immediately or synchronously.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Good point. Good point.
No,
Good
never. Email and appointments.
Mm.
And if there is something really urgent, they can give me a phone call.
Mm.
But no Slack, no WhatsApp, nothing like that.
Okay, good.
Otherwise, they keep pinging you all day.
Mm, 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 mm.
Hey, great.
Yeah.
Hey, Cedric.
So I hope this was helpful.
Very good.
And well, hopefully I'll see you next week if you're around.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Nice
Bye.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
See you guys.